All right, so this is another example of a body paragraph written by a student. The topic this time is basics of MIG welding. All right, so MIG welding is the most common type of welding and produces an easier, stronger weld. Okay, so I'm basically looking for them to prove points about it being common and about it producing an easier, stronger weld. So that's what they're introducing to me as their topic and their claim. So I'm looking for evidence and reasoning to back this up. All right, well, the first thing I would want them to do to start framing the fact is just define the term MIG. So the term MIG stands for, and then I would want them to go ahead and fill in with a sentence about what MIG is or what it stands for. All right, MIG welding is the most common type of weld because it is easiest and fastest. Okay, so they have basically connected that it's common because it's easier and stronger. Okay, they're kind of restating their topic sentence, which is okay, as long as I get some more specific information next. All right, the best process in welding is MIG because the fasteners are easy, but they're also costly. Okay, so I have the new idea here, fasteners. So MIG is best because the fasteners make it easy. Okay. They are mentioning a problem with it, which is kind of interesting, that it's easy, but they're also costly. So there's kind of a balance of ideas there. All right, so basically I'm looking for them to kind of further explain this concept. So first they have to start with fasteners. Fasteners are metal clips used to secure metal to each other. They make the welding process faster because they're explaining how it's a faster process. They just snap into place and hold for a long time. That answers my question. Even though fasteners are convenient, MIG welding is cheaper and is almost the same speed as fasteners. Okay, so what they've done is they've introduced the fasteners are helpful, but MIG welding is even a little bit better. So overall, fasteners would be the easiest path, but they are more costly, and then they explain why, because each individual fastener has to be purchased. Okay, so I know why fasteners are good, but they cost more. So now I'm really being sold on this whole concept of MIG welding. All right, well, MIG is the strongest type of welding. It is most likely to hold better than any other type. So it's going to hold better. That's the concept that they're going to present next. MIG welding is basically melting two pieces of metal together while adding filler metal. Okay, that contrasts to the idea of a fastener, which I understand. MIG welding is more permanent than fasteners. So they've just kind of set aside MIG as better because it's more permanent. MIG welds will be less likely to break if it is put in the sun for many hours of the day, and it will not start deteriorating with heat like a fastener would over time. In fact, fasteners could snap without warning. Okay, so this framing and this new fact pretty much sells me on the idea of MIG welding as being better. What I want, though, is more explanation for this fact. It's important for welds to remain unbroken. Okay, why? You're saying that it's not going to break. Why is that such a big deal? Another warrant that you could provide here, having fasteners snap without warning, and explain why it's so troublesome. Why is it such a problem? To me, that seems rather simple. Just get another one. But I don't have that background information, so I want more explanation there. And then there's just kind of a recap of those main ideas. And then they're moving on to their next topic down here. So this one starts with welding is the most common because it's easier and stronger. They do seem to prove both of those things with their evidence, but more importantly, their explanations.